Have you ever noticed that the more you share details of your life, the more you seem to attract envious looks or unnecessary judgments? That's because there are aspects of our lives that should remain private. In today's video, I'm going to show you the 5 most important things you should keep to yourself. They not only protect your inner peace, but also prevent envy or bad energies from affecting your path. If you're ready to know what they are, stay until the end and discover how secrecy can be your greatest strength. Number 1. Future plans. Have you ever heard the saying, "Silence is golden"? Well, when it comes to your future plans, this proverb becomes even more relevant. Sharing your ambitions, goals, and dreams with other people may seem natural or even motivating. But in reality, it's a risk that few people realize. When you expose your plans before realizing them, you open yourself up to an avalanche of opinions, criticism, and even envy. Many people around you may not understand your intentions, and some may even hope, consciously or unconsciously, that you don't succeed. This is because the dreams you have often challenge the status quo or represent growth that others have not yet achieved. The negativity this generates can influence your own level of confidence and focus. Another important point is that by talking too much about what you want to do, you end up releasing some of the energy that should be channeled into action. Keeping your plans secret allows you to work more freely, without external pressure or imposed expectations. When you act in silence and let the results speak for themselves, you not only protect yourself from envy and bad vibes, you also increase your chances of success. After all, the real power lies in surprising others with your achievements, not in giving them clues about what you're going to do. The secret of high achievers is simple. They work in silence and let the impact of their success make the noise. Number 2. Personal problems and conflicts. When it comes to personal problems and conflicts, caution is the best approach. Sharing intimate details of your emotional struggles or interpersonal difficulties may seem like a momentary relief, but it often ends up bringing more complications than solutions. The first reason for keeping these issues private is to protect your vulnerability. By opening up your personal life to the judgment of others, you run the risk of attracting unsolicited criticism or advice that may not be useful. Often, the people who listen to your difficulties don't have the emotional capacity or understanding to offer genuine support. Instead, they may add to your burden by reflecting their own insecurities or frustrations. Furthermore, talking about personal problems can lead to a cycle of negative energy, where gossip and comments spread, distorting the truth and further affecting your relationships. What could be an internal resolution turns into a public spectacle, where your struggles are discussed and analyzed. Instead, the ideal is to try to resolve these conflicts privately and reflectively. If you need advice, look for reliable sources such as close friends who really care or trained professionals. Protecting your inner peace and emotional space is fundamental to maintaining clarity and focus on what really matters. When you keep your personal problems under control and unexposed, you strengthen yourself and enable yourself to find solutions more effectively, without external distractions that can divert your attention. Number 3. Financial life. Financial life is one of the most sensitive and often most misunderstood topics in social interactions. When discussing your finances, it's easy to open the door to a series of comparisons, judgments, and often envy. Talking about earnings, savings, or investments may seem like an invitation to conversation, but the reality is that many people around you may not be rooting for your financial success. By exposing details of your financial life, you put not only your privacy at risk, but also your peace of mind. Every time you share your achievements or struggles, you run the risk of attracting critical eyes that can influence your self-esteem and even your future decisions. In addition, financial transparency can create unwanted expectations, leading friends or family to ask for loans or gifts, which can create discomfort and tension in relationships. Financial life should be treated as a private matter that deserves care and discretion. It is essential to be clear about what you want to share and with whom. So instead of discussing your finances with a wide circle, choose people you trust, such as a mentor or financial advisor. These interactions are more likely to provide valuable insights and genuine support without the weight of other people's expectations. The secret to a healthy and balanced financial life lies in keeping your strategies and results private, allowing your actions to speak for themselves, and building a solid path towards financial independence. By preserving this aspect of your life, you ensure that envy and competition have no room to interfere with your achievements and goals. Number 4, intimate relationships. Intimate relationships are one of the most delicate and essential areas of human life, and the way we deal with them can profoundly impact our emotional and psychological well-being. Although it's tempting to share special moments or difficulties with friends and family, exposing details of your love life can be damaging for both you and your partner. Intimacy is built on trust and mutual respect, and by bringing other people into this sacred space, you can compromise this connection. Often friends and family, even with good intentions, can offer advice or opinions that are not appropriate, creating unnecessary tension and putting additional pressure on the relationship. In addition, outside opinion can unintentionally distort your perception of your partner, causing you to doubt feelings or decisions that were previously clear. Another important risk of exposing your intimate problems is the possibility of gossip and nasty comments, which can spread and damage your reputation and privacy. To protect your relationship, it is wiser to keep conversations about personal issues between the two of you, creating a safe environment to discuss feelings, disagreements, and dreams. When you choose to be discreet, you not only preserve the essence of what makes your relationship special, but you also strengthen communication and the emotional connection with your partner. So remember, what happens between you and your lover should be celebrated and discussed in a private space, where respect and trust can flourish without outside interference. Number 5, your good deeds and charities. Good deeds and charitable gestures are fundamental to building a better world and promoting collective well-being. However, openly sharing your altruistic initiatives can have unexpected and unwanted effects. In a world where social validation is often sought, it can be tempting to publicize every contribution, every generous act, in the hope of recognition and appreciation. However, this behavior can end up distorting the true essence of charity, which should be done from the heart, without the expectation of rewards or praise. By displaying your good deeds, you can inadvertently create a space for comparison and competition, where generosity becomes a spectacle rather than an authentic expression of compassion. In addition, there is always the risk that the intention behind your actions will be misinterpreted, leading to criticism or judgment from others. Charity should be a silent practice, a personal commitment aimed at improving the lives of others without the need for an audience. When you keep your good deeds a secret, you protect your original motivation and allow the positive impact to be the true recognition you seek. This secrecy is also a way of inspiring others, showing that altruism doesn't have to be a public performance, but a genuine expression of love and empathy. So keep your good deeds under the shadow of anonymity, allowing their impact to resonate in a deeper and more meaningful way, both for you and for those who benefit from your generosity. Number 6, weaknesses and insecurities. Weaknesses and insecurities are natural parts of the human condition, but exposing these intimate aspects of yourself can bring more challenges than solutions. By sharing your vulnerabilities with the wrong people, you can end up becoming the target of manipulation or judgment. We live in a world where, unfortunately, many people can use your insecurities against you, either to gain an advantage in personal or professional situations or to undermine your self-confidence. What's more, when you reveal too much about your weaknesses, you run the risk of being seen differently and may be labeled or stigmatized. People around you may treat you differently, perhaps with pity or a false sense of superiority. That's why it's important to be selective when sharing these more delicate parts of your life. The ideal is to seek support in safe environments, such as conversations with close and trusted friends, or in sessions with therapists who can offer professional guidance. Keeping your weaknesses to yourself or sharing them with those who can really help gives you the opportunity to work on them in a healthy way, without the interference of outside opinions. Remember that strength does not lie in not having weaknesses, but in knowing how to deal with them wisely and strategically. Protecting your insecurities from the public eye allows you to grow internally without the pressure of expectations or criticism, turning your weaknesses into opportunities for self-knowledge and personal evolution. In short, protecting crucial aspects of your personal life, such as future plans, personal problems, financial life, intimate relationships, good deeds, and weaknesses, is a smart and necessary practice to preserve your emotional and psychological well-being. By keeping these issues private, you not only avoid unnecessary exposure to criticism and envy, but also strengthen your ability to deal with challenges and make decisions with clarity and confidence. Sharing sensitive information can open the door to misunderstandings and misinterpretations, creating an atmosphere of tension and insecurity around you. It is therefore essential to discern wisely what to share and with whom, always prioritizing relationships based on trust and mutual respect. Acting discreetly doesn't mean being isolated or disconnected, but rather valuing the intimacy and authenticity of your experiences. When you keep your vulnerabilities and achievements in a private space, you are allowing your true essence to come out without the pressure of other people's judgment. This approach not only promotes a safer environment for your personal growth, but also inspires others to adopt a similar stance, reinforcing the importance of taking charge of your own life without worrying about outside opinion. Ultimately, the key to a more balanced and fulfilled life lies in the wisdom of protecting what really matters, allowing yourself to flourish in your individuality without the distractions of envy and competition. Only for those determined people who stayed until the end of the video, comment below, "I stayed until the end." That way I'll know who is really looking for a real change in their life. If you liked this video, don't forget to leave a like and see you in the next one.